Good morning, dear students. How are you? I think you are quite well, and I am also fine. Today, I am going to discuss with you an important grammatical topic from English second paper entitled completing sentence. The students, completing sentence will bear 5 marks. You will be given 10 sentences, and you have to complete total 10 sentences. The students, at first, in case of completing a sentence, you have to bear in mind that you have to use phrase or clause, a phrase or a clause to complete a sentence. Sometimes you have to use phrase, and sometimes you have to use clauses for completing a sentence. So I will try to show you some basic rules of completing sentence. Okay, let's start our class. Completing sentence. Use of so that. Okay, so that. How to use or how to complete a sentence containing so that as conjunction. Okay, I will try to show. Suppose the boy studies. The boy studies seriously. The boy studies seriously so that and next clause you have to write or complete the sentence with a clause, of course. So that is a conjunction. So in this case, when the clause containing so that this clause is written in, of course, present indefinite tense. You have to always notice the tense of the sentence, which will be when two sentences will be connected with so that. Okay, if the if the first clause is in present indefinite tense, then the second clause will be also in present indefinite tense. So after so that, you have to use subject or the pronoun of the first clause subject. Okay, the boy studies seriously so that we can use the pronoun he, the pronoun of this subject he, so that he can, make, a good result. Okay, here notice. So this clause has been written by, will be written by you. The boy studies, here the principal verb is in present indefinite tense. So after so that, you have written the pronoun of the subject, the boy, he, and you have to write, of course, can, then main verb, and then object. Okay. So in case of completing sentence containing so that, you have to use subject plus can or could, principal verb, and extension or object. Okay. If the principal clause is in present indefinite tense, then the second clause will be written in containing subject plus can. But if the principal clause is in past tense, then the second clause will be written in past form also, using subject plus could, of course, you should or you have to use subject plus could plus principal verb, base form of principal verb and object. Okay. So in case of completing a sentence containing so that you have to use this form. Another example, we can use the freedom fighters. Freedom fighters. The freedom fighters of our country. The freedom fighters of our country. The freedom fighters of our country. The freedom fighters of our country lay down their lives so that in this sentence, if you notice, the main verb lay down is in past indefinite tense, so the second clause or subordinate clause will be in past tense, of course, so that you have to use the subject of the second clause, so that they, I can use they, the pronoun of the freedom fighters, they, so that they, here you have to use could, of course, because the given clause is in past indefinite tense, lay down, so that they could flee, they could flee our country, so that they would flee our country. So here the subordinate clause, of course, even in past indefinite tense, is in subject plus could plus base form of the main verb. Okay, so that. So dear students, in case of completing a sentence containing so that, you have to use subject plus can or would according to tense of the given clause. If the given clause is in present indefinite tense, you have to use subject plus can and base form of the principal verb. And if the given clause is in past indefinite tense, you have to use subject plus could plus base form of the base form of the verb, main verb. So this is the format of connecting two clauses or writing completing sentence containing so that. Next one. As if, as though, as if, oblique, as though, you know these two phrases synonymous or same use of these two phrases or conjunction are used in with same meaning. Okay, as if, as though. When you will complete a sentence containing as if or as though, you have to notice or you have to bear in mind that you have to always remember the tense of the sentence or given clause containing as if or as though. Okay, example: the girl speaks. The girl speaks as if. So notice here the given clause is in present indefinite tense. If the one clause of the clause containing as if is in present indefinite tense, you have to complete the sentence with another clause which will be written in past indefinite tense, of course. So here the girl speaks as if I can use subject of the present second clause she, the pronoun of the girl. Okay, she as if she knew. She knew everything. Everything. Okay, here as if she knew everything. This is the completing part or part which I have written. She knew everything. Here, the first clause is in present indefinite tense, the clause continuing as if. So the second clause is in past indefinite tense. What if the first clause or given clause is in past indefinite tense? Then the main clause will be in past perfect tense. If the subordinate clause in past indefinite tense, the man behaved, the man behaved as a or as though, I can use as though also. The man behaved as though. In this case, the subordinate clause is written in past indefinite tense, so the main clause will be in past perfect tense, of course. Then you have to complete the sentence using a clause in past perfect tense, of course. Behaved as though he had, as though he had gone on met. We can use here past perfect tense, of course. Subject had, this form past participle form of the principal verb or main verb, then object. So as though he had gone met. So if the subordinate clause is in past indefinite tense, then the principal verb, principal clause will be in past perfect tense, of course. Okay. In another rule, if the subordinate clause is in present indefinite tense, the principal clause will be in past indefinite tense. Okay. Next one, as though. Next one, lest. You know this period is used as negative one. Okay, it expresses negative meaning. So in case of completing a sentence with lest, you have to use subject plus should or might plus base form of the main verb plus extension. Okay, example. She studied seriously lest. Okay, after lest you have to use subject plus should or might. She studied seriously lest. She, you have to use subject, she should. Oblique might, you can use also might here. She should, lest she should fade in the exam, okay. So if you go to complete sentence containing list, you have to use subject after list and then should and then based on the principal verb and then extension. Okay, next one. Should, okay. So that when you will go to complete the sentence with this structure, so that means so plus adjective or adverb. Here will be written adjective or adverb. Okay, in this gap. So plus adjective or adverb plus that. With this structure, if you go to complete a sentence, you have to use a complete clause according to the tense of the given clause or subordinate clause. Example: the old man, the old man, the old man was so weak. The old man was so weak that, dear students, attention please. The old man was so weak that, so here so plus adjective plus that, and you have to write down the another clause containing past tense of course, because in this given clause is in past tense. So in that clause you can use subject. The old man was so weak that, you have to use here pronoun he couldn't. He couldn't walk. He couldn't walk. Why here couldn't has been used? Because the subordinate clause is in past indefinite tense. Here was has been used. Okay. So in case of completing a sentence containing so plus adjective or adverb plus that, you have to use full clause written using subject plus cannot or could not. Here cannot and could not will be according to the given clause. If the given clause is in present indefinite tense, then you have to use cannot, and if the given clause is in past indefinite tense, you have to use could not. Okay. Thank you, dear students. I hope you will be benefited from this class, and I will suggest you to maintain health guidelines. Thank you very much.